Leave me all on red, that's some cold. Then you hit me late at night, you suppose that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Easily Deceived, Uncomfortable Conversations in the Car. I am your host, Mikey. And if this is your first time watching my video, then welcome. This channel was created in order for me to share my thoughts. I spend a lot of time in my vehicle driving, so I'm alone with my thoughts. And I just wanted to have a place where I could share my, my opinions, my observations, conversations that I have with myself. A lot of them are very motivating, inspirational, and some of them might be even a little offensive. But you know what? That's okay. It's okay. It's just my thoughts, okay? My opinion, my observation doesn't really matter to anyone but me, okay? So, if you have been following me since my first video, then I truly appreciate you watching my videos, liking, commenting, and all of that. So, thank you. Today's video, we are going to be talking about something that I have been thinking about a lot lately. And keeping up with the holiday theme, the last couple of videos I made, I was talking about family gatherings, friends gatherings, things like that. So in keeping with the holiday spirit, today we are going to be talking about dating after 50 and matching Christmas pajamas. Yes, that is what the topic of today is. So let's get into today's video. Okay, so today, I have really been thinking about it because last night I had a conversation with one of my friends at my second job, and we were talking about relationships. And her and her husband have been married for 25 years, and she was just telling me all of the ups and the downs that they went throughout their marriage, and how they stuck together and things like that. And it really got me to thinking, but I have been thinking a lot, I'd say for the last couple of months, about getting back into the dating world. So just a quick backstory about me. I was in a very toxic marriage. I was married to a man, and it was a very toxic relationship. Not very, loving relationship. A lot of things happened during that relationship as far as infidelity on his part. So much to where I'm actually writing a book, guys, so stay tuned. My book should be dropping early 2025. I tell all about it, right? But it left a bad taste in my mouth as far as relationships goes, because I was with him and I was loyal and faithful to him for many, many years. And he didn't treat me the same. So it left a bad taste in my mouth. And when it finally ended, it really hurt me extremely bad. I can't even lie, it devastated me. So what I did was, instead of jumping into another relationship to get over the old relationship, I just stopped. I took my time and I healed, right? I sought God. My relationship with God got closer. I did the steps and I did the healing. I didn't date anyone. I wasn't even thinking about dating anyone. I was thinking about loving on me. I had to love on myself to where I could get my self-esteem back up. I had to get my self-worth back up, because it really took a toll on me. It really, really did. So for about 3 years, that's all I did. I worked on myself. I lost weight. I became healthy. I got some certifications as a personal trainer, as a certified juice therapist. I really did the work. And it brought me on the other side of heartbreak with a different mindset. My view of relationships is totally different now than what it was before I met the guy that I was with. So I've been single, and honestly, I was single in my other relationship. Even in my marriage, I was still single. But I've been single for a long time. And To be honest, I honestly do not even know how to date in this current temperature. I don't know how to date these guys out here now, right? Because I look at them, and I have to be honest, which is something I'm very transparent. I really don't go anywhere to where I could, present myself as being dateable. All I do is work, y'all. All I do is work. I work 2 full-time jobs. I own and operate 3 thriving businesses. So I really don't have a lot of time, but I've done that on purpose. I've thrown myself into my job and, my businesses because it takes the space of, that other person not being there. You know what I'm saying? So I've really committed myself to just keeping busy. And so, I won't think about the fact that I'm not in a relationship, I don't have a significant other or a companion. My jobs and my businesses are my companions. And that's fine. And that's, it's been doing fine for me for years. But I'm getting to the point where I think I'm ready, not only mentally, but heart posture. I'm ready to start dating again. And dating after 50, child, is different. It is different than dating when you're in your 30s or your 20s. It's different. It's different because, these men out here, child, I don't know. I'm going to say this. My second job, y'all know, I've told y'all in previous videos that I am security at the Great Value store in the evenings. And a lot of men come in there. A lot of men come in there by themselves. I don't know if they're single or not, nothing like that. But there are a lot of men that come in. There are some men that come in there that are so well dressed, well groomed, look nice, well put together. And, I'm very observant. So, I people watch. So I'll see men come in there, and like I said, they're well put together. And I kind of look at I'm a cart watcher. I look at people's carts and see what they buy to kind of get an idea of who they are. You can tell a lot about a person from their groceries. You really can. So there are guys that come in there and, you can tell they're like the health nuts. They got the vegetables, protein shakes, fruits and low carb stuff and all that. So I'm like, okay, so they really care about their health. They probably go to the gym, work out, things like that. And then you got your guys that come in there and all they have is cereal. Like cereal. A whole cart full of cereal. Frozen pizzas, bags of fries. And I'm like, maybe they're buying them for their teenage children or their children or whatever, because I know a grown man of a certain age is not still eating like he's in college. I mean, but then again, if he's single, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I cart watch. I watch a lot of people's carts to try to, determine, or in my mind at least, see what kind of person they are. And one thing that I have noticed for sure is it is a lot of men out here that have a lot of feminine energy. We'll call it feminine energy. They have a lot of feminine energy. I mean, they can look, masculine. They can look the part. They can be big and muscular. But then it'll just be something about them that screams feminine. You know what I mean? Like, for example, there was this one guy. He comes in there all the time. And very nice looking. He very well groomed, always keeps a haircut, always makes sure he's, his facial hair is nice and groomed, always dresses, nice or whatever. But it's just something about, like, when he stands at the register, he looks real soft. He looks real tender. You know what I mean? He just looks so tender. Like, I don't know, I don't know if it's because he, like, the way he stands and he'll, like, cock his hip to the side. He stands like a woman. I'm just going to say it. He stands like a woman. I don't know if, I don't know what his sexual preference is. I don't know how he identifies. I don't know none of that. But I just know that the way he stands and the way he walks out with that cart screams effeminate. I think that's the word, effeminate. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, now he's nice looking, he's attractive, but I don't even think he likes women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not judging. I don't know, because I don't know this man. I'm just going merely off of observations. And if you, to be honest, when you first start dating, that's really all you have to go off of is appearance. That's either what you're attracted to even make you want to speak to somebody, to get to know them better. You have to look at them first. And if it's something about the way they look that is not either attractive to you or, is like weird to you, then you're not going to want to talk to them. So I just know that men out here now, and I'm not saying all men, so if you are a man and you are watching this video, please do not take offense to this, because I am not talking about all men. And if the shoe don't fit, don't worry about putting your foot in it and trying to walk in it, okay? Because if you know this ain't you, then don't even be bothered by it. But there are some men out there that I have run across that are just so cutesy, so demure, so mindful. You know what I mean? Like, where are the men? Where are the men? Where are the men that can, pull a engine out of a car with their bare hands? Where they at? Where are the men who can take a redwood tree and break it with their bare hands? Where them men at? I don't want the men that wear nails. I don't want the men that wear lashes. I don't want the men who's got different color braids in their hair. And again, I'm not judging. I'm not trying to be offensive to no one. This is what I prefer. This is my thoughts, my opinion, my observations, okay? Where are the men? Okay, so I say my dating range is anywhere, because again, I'm 55. So I'm definitely not going to date young. I have when I say no interest in dating young, none. Absolutely none. And I've had younger guys come up to me, and it is so cute. It's so funny to me, because I have no interest in dating someone young. So my age demographic is 50. The youngest I'll go is 50. Okay, that's 5 years my junior. 50. And the oldest I'll go is 60. So I have a 40 to 60, range. Youngest, 50, not 40, 50. 50 to 60. So I have a 10-year range, okay? You could be 5 years younger than me, or you could be 5 years older than me. And that's just, because once you get it, if you like more than 65, older than 65, then you in another like geriatric tax bracket. And I just don't see myself doing that, right? Nothing against you guys, but just not for me. And if you too young, my kids is almost in their 40s. My kids is all in their 30s, high 30s. You feel me? So how would I look trying to bring, a young guy home? My kids will be like, hey, mom, who's Buddy? Like, who this is? So that won't work. But I am so, I don't want to say, I'm just so leery of dating now, because the men want to wear dresses, the men want to get their lashes done, the men want to wear makeup with full beards, the men want to get press-on nails, the men want to wear crop tops. No, I'm not into any of that as far as for a man. I'm looking for the Fred Flintstones of the world. Where are the Fred Flintstones of the world? The ones that go to work every day, work in a plant, work in a car factory, working somewhere, just got a job. Fred went to work every day at the coal mine. Okay? Fred came home. Fred gave Wilma the check. You know what I'm saying? Fred ate Tyrannosaurus burgers and, you know, the other dinosaur bone. Fred was a man's man. Okay? Fred was a man's man. And then when they went out, Fred and the brakes didn't work. They didn't have brakes. Fred stopped the car with his bare feet. I want a man that can stop a car with his bare feet. A man. That's what I want. I don't want nobody that identifies as a giraffe. I don't want that. I want you to identify as pectorals. I want you to identify as pectorals, pectoralis muscles. That's what I need. I need you to identify as triceps, biceps, and trapezoids. That's what I need you to identify. I don't want no man that is effeminate. I just don't. There are people out there that are attracted to that, but that I'm not that person. Again, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. That's just not the kind of guy that I prefer to date. So, I guess what I'm saying is, I've been single for so long, I don't really know how to date in this current state. I mean, I really don't. I don't understand, you know, the men of the world today, guys my age, you know, they looking for somebody younger. They want them somebody in their 20s, you know, and I ain't it, you know. And younger guys, I don't know, it's just tough out here, guys. It is tough. The dating pool definitely has poop in it. Yeah, it has poop in it. So I don't know if this Christmas I'll be able to wear my matching pajamas, but you know, God's will, maybe next year I'll be able to wake up and have on matching Christmas pajamas. Who knows? Who knows what God has in store for me? But in summary, I am ready to date. I think mentally and emotionally, I am ready to start dating again. You know, I would like to have, you know, a companion. I would like to have someone who is, you know, who is true to themselves, somebody who is God-fearing, somebody who trusts and loves the Lord above anything, somebody who's able to lead like Christ led the church. I need somebody who is done playing games. You know, they've gotten all that out of their system. Somebody who understands, you know, and appreciates and values the woman that I am, because I put a lot of work into me. A lot of work, a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care. Like I said, I did the work, I did the healing process, I trusted it. And the other side of heartbreak is a beautiful place. And I think I'm really ready to share that with someone. So that's my video for today, guys. Just a little peek into my heart, what I got going on, what my thoughts are. You know, the new year is coming up, and I definitely would love to, you know, just have the excitement of dating again, having the excitement of, you know, getting to know someone, and, you know, just getting to know someone. So I know that it's going to take for me to do more than just work and run my businesses. I understand that. And that's something I'm willing to do. I am willing to get out there. I don't know exactly where to go. So if you guys know of a good place where I can go to meet guys, not a club, not a bar, I don't do that. So none of that, but just some out of the box type, you know, places that I can go to where I might be able to meet a nice guy, you know, like a museum or a bookstore, something like that, you know, but no bars, no clubs, none of that. All right. So that is my video for today, guys. I definitely appreciate you watching and leave in the comments, you know, some nice places you think that I can go, that I can maybe, you know, meet someone and yeah, we'll see. And you know, I'll keep you guys updated. You know, I'll take you along on this journey with me. So thank you for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And set your notification bell so the next time that I have another uncomfortable conversation or just another conversation, you won't miss it. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Later.
She's scared of commitment.